Hey guys, welcome back to another video by me, Bloot084 Art and Games. And in this video, I am going to tell you all about something that I created for somebody's mobile phone. I did get a request over on one of my Instagrams, and also somebody was asking me here. I've done a few different pictures, and at the end I'll show you which ones I have done. But until then, let's get on with what I was asked to do. I was asked to combine three things. Three things? That's four. Three things. A panda, which you can see up there. A rocket raccoon from the Guardians of the Galaxy. And also Groot as well. But she gave me a specific thing that she wanted me to draw. She wanted it to be running, and I wanted to be sort of in motion and moving. So I tried my very best to find and asked her to find a few reference pictures, as you just saw, for me to do and to use. And what I did was I drew them on a piece of paper, as you can see here. I did the sketch out first, made sure that she was happy with her picture. Then I inked it just so I could sort of make it pop a little bit and make it look a little bit better. And then after doing all of that, I took it into my PC and Critter profile, and used my new tablet, which you can see an unboxing video in the somewhere down there, or should be down there, or wherever you want to find it. It is up on my channel if you want to go and check the unboxing tablet of the UCE M417 or something like that. I can't remember. It's down there. I'll find it. But yeah, I used my tablet to go through the whole thing. I am going to be showing you the process that I went through, mostly the colouring of it, because if you do want to see me do any of my digital artwork, I do it over on Twitch, and that's twitch.tv/Bloot084 Art and Games. Same name, different place. But like I said, we're going to do some colouring and drawing and showing you what steps I took to get it from the piece of paper then to a digital part of it, getting all of that freshened up, getting all the textures on there, getting all the background and everything else that she asked for. Again, I am combining three things into one picture, and yeah, we'll see how it turned out at the end. And also, I'll show you how to sort of change it up, and what you need to do, or change it to sort of actually fit your mobile phone, because not everything you draw will fit your phone, which I have found out multiple times. I've drawn a picture and I've scanned it in and made a picture out of it and thought, oh yeah, that'd be cool on my phone, I'll have that as something just to have on my background or my wall. It's if you are interested, guys, I do this for commissions, and you can head over to etsy.shop/Bloot084 creation if you want to go and check those out, check that channel out, or check that website out. Get either message me down below, message me on Instagram, or you can also message me on TikTok. But until then, have a think what you want, and I will do my very best to something done for you. But otherwise, let's get on with the video.
How did the greatest team-up ever come to be? This is the story of Groot and Rocket Raccoon's team-up. Welcome to the Complete Story Series, where we take single issues and trade paperbacks and we break them down into digestible bites, then we read it dramatically back to you. All alterations to the panels, text, and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective companies. Don't forget to support the industry by picking up these comics online or at your local store. This is the story as is told in one of my favorite new comic series, Groot. This is in Groot issue 2. Now keep in mind, there are a lot of stories of how these two met. This is just my favorite, and I wanted you to see this amazing story told here. Groot was being escorted into a prison, and we really don't know why, but the guards, they were messing with him. Just I am Groot over and over again. It's my favorite game to play with this dump. Watch this. Who are you again? And then he tases Groot. I am Groot, he says sadly, knowing where this is going. Oh, come on, don't be shy. Introduce yourself. The guard tases him again. I'm sorry, I have a bad memory. What's your... And as he tases him again, Groot has had enough. And he breaks out of his cuffs, screaming, I am Groot! He then slams both guards against the wall, and he grabs the one that was tasing him by the head. I am Groot! Throwing the guard on the ground, he says over and over again, I am Groot! I am Groot! I am Groot! Two other guards come over and they throw Groot to the ground. Time for the pit. Throw him in with the other problem child. Groot gets thrown into the cell and he just lays there. He doesn't want to get up. He doesn't want to fight. Until someone in the corner says to him, So what are you in for? Groot looks up to see a raccoon in a prison outfit. I am Groot. Yeah, I didn't ask for your name. Don't care. What'd you do? I am Groot. And then Rocket looks at him all funny. Oh, this'll be fun. Just stay off my side. It's cramped and ugly, but it's my side. I am Groot. He then slaps his forehead. This isn't what I meant when I asked for a plan. As they are forced to be cellmates, they end up going around together, and at the cafeteria, Rocket has had enough, and he tells Groot to back off. I don't want any friends. I am Groot, Groot says, confused. Oh, are you? I didn't catch it the first 2,000 flarkin' times you said it. Nobody understands what you're saying, so do us all a favor and shut up and stay off my side. And that's what Groot did. He ignored Rocket and he left him alone. But way later, the guards that Groot injured were torturing him again, asking for his name. When things changed, Rocket yelled out, Hey! I think you got his name when he put you and your friend in the infirmary a month ago. Touch him again and he won't even make it there. Groot gets up and he stands next to his new friend, smiling. Stop looking at me like that. So they got to walk away from the guards, and Groot returned the favor by growing trees and a small bed for Rocket in their cell. Rocket smiled, and he was amazed that Groot did this for him. But just then, the lights were turned off and the guards walked in again. The lights won't be on for a few seconds. Plenty of time to teach you two a lesson. And Groot leaped in, yelling, I am Groot! Rocket replied to him, Good idea! I'll take the big guy! Wait, what? A bigger smile forms on Groot's face as he turns to Rocket while beating on the guards. I am Groot? I did, yeah. So Groot grabbed him and he held him as close as he could. I'm all ears, pal. So Groot asks him, I am Groot. Don't know. I've been stuck in a cell with you for months. Guess I got good ears. So what are you in for? I am Groot. Are you serious? You're crazy. With that, the two of them became inseparable pals. They went on many crazy adventures, and they made other friends in the form of Star-Lord, Drax, and Gamora. And no matter what happened, they did it together, till they couldn't. You see, Groot and Rocket Raccoon were separated, and that's why Groot is remembering this story. Rocket was kidnapped days ago, and Groot's the only one that can save him. And that is just a snippet of one of my favorite new books, Groot. I highly recommend checking it out, and we'll come back to the story once it wraps up, but that'll take some time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like because it means a lot to us, and don't forget to subscribe for continued comic book coverage. Rocket and Groot, best friends forever, and they always will be remembered as that, because they have died. At least the Guardians of the Galaxy think they have. So they hold a memorial for their two fallen comrades, and Kitty Pryde asks Drax if he would like to say a few words. He's never been this quiet. Drax thinks about it and he says, Rocket loved this gun, and Groot was a tree person who only spoken the phrase, I am Groot. That was very annoying. With that, they send the coffin off prepared as a ceremonial trip, and as it floats out into space and the Guardians leave, a wormhole opens up and smashes the coffin. Welcome to the Complete Story Series, where I bring you trade paperbacks and single issues, and I break them down into digestible bites to help you understand. Then I read it dramatically back to you. All alterations to the panels, text, and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective companies. In the ship that smashed the coffin is a small mouse creature and a shrub. We hit the frackin' coffin, the mouse shouts, and the shrub replies with, Me are shrub. You're right, Shrub. We got bigger fish to fry. Because you know, Pockets loves frying fish. Behind them is another ship opening fire on them as they travel through space. They duck out of the fighting and they land at a bar where they walk up to a mysterious man in a cloak. Pockets walks over and says the password. The tree is mighty and all shall see its glory. And our mysterious friend smiles. He hands Pockets and Shrub their next delivery, and he tells them where they're going. As they leave the next morning, Pockets explains that they are delivering to Lord Rakzoon. Apparently, he's a real bad guy. When they get there, well, it didn't go well for Pockets. He and Shrub are tied up and brought before Lord Rakzoon, as he was demanding to know what their excuse for stealing from him was. While Pockets tries to explain, Lord Rakzoon refuses to listen and tells them that they're going to spend the next 3 days in the dungeon of torture and unimaginable horrors, followed by death. That's when his council leans in to inform him that those aren't the thieves, they're the delivery guys. Lord Rakzoon decides that they will still be tortured, because he can't look soft, but no death. He then walks over to see the gift that they were trying to deliver, and he notices that it's alive. Out of the cage steps the man in the cloak, and he drops all of the guards, leaving just him and Lord Rakzoon. The Lord demands to know who the frack this is, and the man drops the cloak to reveal Groot, all carved up. He looks at Lord Rakzoon and he informs him, "I am Groot!" Lord Rakzoon leaps over Groot as one of his guards shocks the giant down. Groot ends up chained to a wall with Lord Rakzoon demanding to know what is going on, such as, "Why are you here to kill me? I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot." Okay, go on. I am Groot, I am Groot, I am... Nope, this isn't working. I thought if I tried real hard I could unravel this one sentence you keep repeating, but it's not gonna happen. Hey, someone give me the languages guy. So in comes the translator, and he tells the story. Groot woke up alone on a planet carved up 8 months ago with his friend missing. And what he discovered on him was a map, so he set off to follow it. He made his way to Cosmo the dog, and Cosmo explained to him that Rocket left him the map after a struggle. And then he left Groot behind with the message, "Save him." But time is ticking as Groot regrows quickly and the map will fade. The map led Groot to Earth where Iron Man had something for him, Miss Marvel had something, and Spider-Man had something. Then he went to Howard the Duck to get someone to recarve the map on him. Lord Rakzoon stops him right there. So wait a second, you've been recarving your own body up for months? That's some pretty dark stuff right there. A guard tries to interrupt to let the Lord know about the situation, but Lord Rakzoon tells him to stop. He wants to hear the rest of this story. Groot traveled in search of pieces of a never-ending puzzle with memories that were not his own, but written on his soul. He met the tiniest warriors and the mightiest warriors. It was a journey of body, spirit, and heart. All until he heard a news report about Lord Rakzoon removing the reigning dictator and becoming the new dictator. That's when he hired Pockets and Shrubs to carry him to the palace, and he broke free. Rakzoon figures it out. You aren't here to kill me. You're here to rescue me? Your lost best friend? I am Groot. Too bad. Well, you're in luck. With all of your carvings, you've tortured yourself enough, so we're just gonna kill you. Groot falls to his knees in front of Lord Rakzoon. I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. Not for long, you're not. That's quite a story you told, but I know the end, and I can promise you aren't gonna like it. Rakzoon's followers don't quite understand the joke, but they don't want to die, so they start laughing along with him. Groot is furious, and he screams at him, I am Groot! Rakzoon looks at him and says, Gotcha! I am Groot? How could you even think to ask that after what you pulled on my birthday? I was totally having an awesome birthday party, and you decided to spice it up with a treasure hunt. I fought a giant monster, a whole regiment of warbots, and willfully walked away from a bunch of sweet honeys, and there wasn't any treasure. Only friendship. I was played for a sucker. I am Groot. Get out of here, Rocket says, taking off the helmet. You're just mad that I put your little trick to shame. Sure, I took out one of the galaxy's worst dictators alone, convinced all of these dummies that I'm worse than him, and I may have sentenced a few people to some pretty dark stuff. But that's all a byproduct of the best troll ever. Come on, admit it. I gotcha. Groot stares him down. Admit it. The guards all around them cock their guns. You betrayed us. So Groot breaks free and Rocket and Groot begin their escape. They start beating on the guards and blasting their way out until they're almost home free when someone calls to them. It's Pockets and Shrubs up from the dungeon with the real evil dictator. I am Groot? Of course I didn't kill him. I'm not a monster. I am Groot. Well, that didn't count. Then the dictator turns on all of them. Rocket, Pocket, Groot, and Shrub. They all need to make a break for it, and they all run to the docking bay where Pocket aims for his ship and then he hits Rocket. You guys aren't coming with us. A few hours ago, you sentenced us to death and torture. Rocket tells him, I thought you knew it was a joke. They all start rolling around until Rocket lands an atomic wedgie and steals Pocket's ship. They then warp out at top speed and they go right back to the Guardian's ship, where they'd like to know who's in the coffin. I'm Groot? Nah, I bet Star-Lord died again. It's like a hobby for that guy. And that is the return of Rocket and Groot in the all-new, all-different Marvel. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to see the next story, it starts on issue 4, so go pick it up yourself. Follow us on Twitter @ComicStorian, on Instagram @ComicStorian, and go ahead and check out our gaming video game comic books over at Eligible Monster. We have various things like Assassin's Creed, Silent Hill, and Street Fighter. Go check it out now if you want to get more comic goodness. I'll see you next time.